The new Man City update has released. This update is tiny, but next week there is going to be a massive update. This was all listed in the blog post video. Check that out in the iCard. You don't want to miss that video. A ton of stuff was announced, a ton of things we talked about and discovered. You can check that video out right there. But in this update that released today in the public servers, we've got zip lines and we also have a jewelry store roof layout change. So we're going to go through that right now. So I think it's best if we start with the actual jewelry roof, and this is actually a little bit more than we thought. So here's the actual main place that they showed in the actual blog post. You can see that down there, it's basically the same, but we now have a rope that actually lets you go up here, which is awesome, because if you didn't know, with the jewelry store robbery, you climbed up 2 ropes and then you got to this point, and there was also an entrance at the very top, but there was no way to get up there. So now we actually have this rope. It allows you to get up there, which is awesome. And then once you get up here, you'll see that we have kind of an oil rig. We have some air conditioning vents, I think they are, and then we have this, which is the actual start of the robbery. You can see that you open that down and you can just go in there. Super easy, and now there's actually a way to get up there without using a flying vehicle. You can also see down here that there's even more stuff here. We have another giant tower here. We have some other stuff as well. It's a mini little thing. It's not too useful, but it is quite cool. And as you can see, we actually have some zip lines, so I guess we should go through those. These are the zip lines. There are tons around the map. So if I just jump onto one, you should see, boom, look at that. So I am actually using the zip line right there. I stop at the perfect point. We have an interact button, but you can also just jump on them to go on them. You can also jump out of them. If you look at that, that's pretty cool. So you can actually jump and then you'll stay on the zip line. Here's a perfect example of a zip line that goes straight forward. It goes from the pyramid to the construction site by the criminal base. We just jump on it and then you can see that I actually do travel there, and I can jump off at any time. And if you jump off and don't move, you'll go back on the zip line. You can also jump off and turn around and you'll go the opposite direction, which is absolutely awesome. Additionally, you can see that my right hand is free. It allows you to actually shoot while on these zip lines. You can actually fight some people that are down there maybe as you're going along with the zip line. It's really cool, to be fair. They've improved on these a lot from chapter 1, because in chapter 1 they existed but they were pretty useless. This one's actually really good. It's really fun. It's kind of inconspicuous as well. Kind of having a giant plane or a giant vehicle is very obvious to other people, but with this it's just you. There are loads of zip lines in the game. You can check out Lucky Like's map. Shout out to Lucky Like. Check his channel out in the description if you want to. He's actually found all of the zip lines. We're not going to go through all of them, but we're going to go through some of them. Many people struggle to go from the city side county all the way to the military base. Now there's actually a zip line here, and it actually takes you from the gas station at city side all the way above the Mad City sign and to the top, basically with the crispy bacon area is at the top of the hill. Then you just take this one and then boom, you're just in area 51. That's so easy. Oh my god, that's really cool. It's like I'm skydiving while on the zip line. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature. Either way, it looks cool. The rooftop of the bank up here, it has a pool. It's got some bushes around. No one really used it. It's not used in the robbery at all, but now we actually have some zip lines. We've got one that goes over by the purple building, and then we also have ones over here. One will take you to the casino watchtower and one will take you down to the daily spin wheel. Then you can take the one from the watchtower to this blue building, and then you can take the one from the blue building to the airport. It's really cool, these positions of these zip lines. I'm a big fan of them. It really kind of makes it seem like you can get anywhere from anywhere now, which is really awesome. These ones are absolutely incredible. You can leave the club and you can take this zip line right here, and it will actually take, what the heck? What? Mad City, I don't think that's quite right. You can take a zip line from the club over here to kind of the car park area to escape the club, which is awesome. The final chain of zip lines that I'll show you is this one. If you go onto this zip line, you can actually go to the hotel. And then when you make it to the hotel, you actually have 4 different options. You can go down kind of to Boardwalk, you can go over near kind of the park, and then you take this one and it takes you right to the mall, which is the best one. You should always take this one, go to the mall, pray for it to be the next heist after the money truck. This is the smallest update we've had in a while, but at least it's something, and we do have information about lots of stuff to come. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and tap the bell so you don't miss all the new content, because when we're releasing the brand new stuff like the money truck heist, the wallet system, movement mechanics, first person mode, loads of other stuff as well, you'll be the first to know on this channel. If you want to check out our previous video going over the last blog post showing all of the stuff that I just mentioned in even more detail, absolutely incredible announcements including the stuff shown in this update, you can check that video out right there, and I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is ZDMD, and as always, peace out.